Okay, Luba, I know that you had experiments with your booth, with sizes, with designs. You had a lot of shows. How to select the right booth?
Yeah. So this is, again, it's just learning from experience. Our first booth was very heavy. It was a lot of metal. It didn't sit on a 6-foot pallet. I think we needed an 8-foot pallet or something. So it wasn't easy to maneuver, which I think is why a lot of the damages came from that. I would say go around, attend some shows, look at other vendors, see what you like, and then again, make friends in this industry and start asking, how much does it weigh? Is it easy to put up? Is it easy to tear down? Does it come in its own cases? Like all of these things I had no idea about. And that's why our first booth that we spent, almost $30,000 on, it lasted 2 years. And then we had to buy another one because there was so much damage that it was no longer fixable.
But production house, why didn't they give you any
I
recommendation?
love the production house that I used. They do a lot of local events, and I think that was their experience in it was stunning. It was beautiful. I think we had one of the most beautiful booths, but it just didn't work for transportation. And I don't know if that was really thought about at the beginning, even for me, right? So I definitely can't put it on them either. But there are loads of vendors out there that have collapsible booths, right? So you can just quickly put them up, put some fabric on, and you're done. There are so many options today. You just need to go out and look at what you want and then start talking to people in the industry on where they got it. There's also websites I didn't know about where you can buy used structures and then you just pay for your fabric.
When I order this custom-made booth, right, what I should consider?
Storage. If it's going to have electrical, that's going to be an additional cost. So if your booth is going to light up, then you're going to have to pay more money for that. Flooring is hardly ever included in shows. So think about what you want to do for flooring.
Extra cushion.
That's going to be an additional cost. And most of the shows will, or not all the shows, require that you have some sort of flooring. So you're paying for it in one way or the other, right? Also, you can go directly through the show for them to do your entire booth. Like they can do your entire booth setup. It is very uniform where you don't have like a ton of selection. It's not really customized, but they can do your printing and they can put it together for you. So there are little pieces that we do use at shows that we rent from the show. We put on a BRYGHT sticker, but that belongs to the show and then they come and they pick that up after. But we pay a rental fee for that.
So there is fee everywhere. This way or another. And prenups, where do you do prenups? It's another separate shop, right?
Print-ups?
Yeah, it's like stands or
Like the banner stands? Yeah, so we bring that with us. And then we get that made off-site locally here in Las Vegas, and then we bring it with us on the booth.
Which material is good for booth? Plastic?
No, I wouldn't say plastic. We tend to have a lot of damages with our posters and our banner booths that are like a plastic material. For our booth that goes kind of like the behind in the closet, it's a fabric material that can be washed.